Hi everyone, David here from PRO-TEC Welding. Today we're going to have a look at how to set up a spool gun on the multi-process 3-for-1 machines. That includes the PRO-TEC 215 MP, the 250 MP and the 260 MP. So now we're setting up for our spool gun operation on the front of the machine. You see we've removed the standard MIG gun and fitted our Tweco 160 spool gun here to the machine. And we've plugged it in with the Amphenol connection. Now we look at the front control panel. So we need to get out of the MIG synergic mode and go into manual MIG mode. And you'll see underneath manual MIG mode it says in brackets spool gun. So if we depress that button, it'll say 2T or 4T, so we just want trigger on off. Then we're straight into this simple manual mode for MIG, where our voltage here is defined by this button here, or control. Our inductance is adjusted here, and our wire feed speed in inches per minute is adjusted here from this knob. So actually on the spool gun itself, you see there's no control here on the spool gun. It's just pull the trigger and weld. So our wire feed speed that drives the motor in this spool gun is operating from this control. So the higher we turn this inches per minute up, the faster this drive motor is going to drive and the more wire feed speed we have. You know, spool guns are all about welding of soft material, for particularly aluminum. Some people use them for small diameter gasless wires as well, but mainly aluminum. So in an 030 or an 035 wire size is ideal for this machine on material thicknesses. Really, you know, above 1/8 of an inch is preferred. You know, once you get down to very thin material, you know, it's a bit more complicated and more difficult to weld anything really under 1/8 material on a system like this with a spool gun. But certainly 1/8, 1/4, those sort of thicknesses, no problem at all for general fabrication work for aluminum welding. So our spool gun setup, this is part 2. First of all, let's just look on the inside of the cabinet. You can see, first of all, we have a switch here. You see a picture of a MIG gun on the bottom, and you see a spool gun and a picture of a spool gun on the top there, the switch. So we make sure that the switch is depressed to the spool gun. We also look at this linkage, and as it says here, set link on this setup with positive for MIG, like so, with the linkage from the center to the right side onto to the positive. So that's all we need to do on the inside of the panel to set up for a spool gun. Now